Okay, welcome once
Hello.
again. Happy winter solstice. Oh my goodness, happy holidays, happy new year. We are so excited for today's transmission. I really feel like there's some energies coming through, and I'll let Esther share that, but I also feel like it's very open to, what we're needing at this time. So yeah, I'll hand it off to you.
Thank you, Aria. Well, hello, beautiful souls. I'm so happy to be here and honored. I can't believe for a whole year we have been hosting these soul support groups, and this is the final one for 2025. Oh my goodness. So energetically speaking, I know me and Aria met on Monday this week, and we kind of reflected on some energy, which I think we shared a conversation on, but really when you're sharing your light and you're opening your capacity, how are you surrendering? You know, you can only do so much, and sometimes you need to fall back. You need to surrender something in order to make space for something else. And even in my own life, this is the season like winter solace, it's the season of pruning. Trees, their branches, it's a lot easier to prune them because their life, their essence is going down to their roots and their core to keep them alive. And so those branches that once were like holding fruit and leaves are now just like barren. And it's actually the easiest time to prune back. And what does this mean for us energetically? It means that we are going through a season where of not barrenness, but the season of harvest has come to an end, and it's time to intake all that you have, give yourself permission to eat the fruits of your labor, but also be aware of where there wasn't anything coming from, and sacrifice, surrender those branches because they're not going to help you in the next season if they didn't help you in this season. And when a tree does that, they're able to like imagine being a tree. You can't really take your branches off even if they're weighing you down, unless something comes and like whips that branch off. It's not like once it starts growing you could just be like, all right, it's time for me to lose this branch. Like someone or something has to physically move that branch off, and usually when it's dead it's really easy for it to snap off. So I think that's a really beautiful reflection of the energy that's coming up through this soul support of we're going through a time where it kind of feels a little hard. It might feel a little overwhelming, but also some things you can give yourself permission to let go of because they're not your weight to carry. So I look forward to seeing how we can help each other, prune those branches and gain understanding when we are doing this inner work of where we really flourished, where we were able to taste the fruits of our labor, and where maybe we were really struggling and it just felt really heavy. And both of those are probably going to be pruned, and that's a good thing. So I don't want to go on too much deeper, but final thing I will mention before handing it off, make sure that you have something to drink. Please, please, please stay hydrated. I have some tea and have a piece of paper, a pen, something to write your thoughts down. Yes, Aria, take it away.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. And if you don't already know, like we were in the year of the snake, so there's been a lot of shedding, a lot of cleansing, a lot has been heavy, a lot has been moving. It's revealed a lot. We know that this year has been, you know, has held a lot of gratitude. Like we hold a lot of gratitude, but also there's just so many moments that really tested us, almost so many moments that really took us into these depths, which we're really going to be utilizing a lot of the medicine that we've been cultivating and really seeing with more clarity the medicine that is here for us from those experiences, from every single breath. When I was really like tuning into this energy, there was this message that like every single breath, every single loving breath over the past like several years is accumulating to support us in this new year of 2026, which is going to be a brand new cycle collectively. And it's the year of the horse, one of my favorite animals. So we are moving into momentum, we're moving into action. So, really giving yourself permission, if you have not given yourself that full rest or that full space to yourself to connect with your own energy, take that time now. This is what, if you're in the phase of winter, this is what that's about. So allow yourself to move with ease, with grace, with slowness, so that you can cultivate more of this regulated and peaceful energy moving into literal like soul path purpose motion and movement and connections and community and whatever it is that is in store for you in this new year. I'm very excited. But I know that it's also, there's going to be a lot of energy, but we can handle it. I feel like we're a lot more grounded and where we're sitting. So I'm just really grateful for all of us being here. Oh, so grateful. So yeah, make sure stay hydrated, grab your journal. We are going to journal after the transmission. So you can grab a journal or like a piece of paper, even like a big piece of paper. This is something we want to like kind of keep. Okay, this is going to be a fun little exercise that we're going to do together. But first, let's take a few breaths and just tune into what your intention is for this light language transmission. What would you like to receive? What would you like support on? What would you like to release? What is your intention? Let's take about 5 deep breaths, tuning into ourselves, our energy, and this intention. And if that intention has come through for you, whether it's through a word or a phrase, a sentence, please do share it. Share it in the chat, in the comments. And take your time connecting and tuning in.
I really encourage you to write down your intention and then say it to yourself. These are your intentions. We're here to support. And your voice has so much power. So that's why I encourage you to, for the first half, it's going to be muted. So don't be afraid to use your own voice. Listen to the sound, the vibrations that are coming from your heart. And that can unlock so much healing that, we are sharing from external, but internally, that's where the power really lies within you and the voice that you have. So I encourage you to use your voice for yourself to support your soul during this transmission.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. All right. Yeah, let's get going. Let's hop in. So just rooting ourselves deeply in connection to Mother Earth, Makaya, the spirit of the land that each one of us resides on in this moment. Allow your next breath to be this rooting, this connection, this grounding, arriving here and now. As we root, we also rise in connection to our heart, our highest self, to support us in these intentions, bringing through the divine frequencies and our connection to Source, Oneness, Great Spirit, God. Welcoming each of these energies to support our space and our soul, and our body in receiving, releasing, remembering, and connecting.
Now I surrender Kushum Ringinata Shiawawe Shayu Grishin Shurumani Ayamo Shayu Wash away the storm. Kane saina la popo payaye kayaye Tata, terus ko kung meriata chingbo. Terus beruning ketata, terus merimunung kudu di berata mama. Tapi terus merium popa. Syukrum meriata shingro tutulung brotun dia basun miniana. Kruitu peliata koto shimbriku di tadum brusue ang krapo. Krushum terus tukutu brushi tutuin. Krushum prakataan, rushum prokutu tututututim, sashim rapa alik. Pojam naš grupale drukuntu šum kuotajam turkutu činkpo. Lulu kutu šijam. Hum and feel the vibration of your own soul.
Nakumo Nakura Tama e asarahia takana shuko alakata shikian. Hoku ahalasi ita na shua sakiara tiara kamasiana kiala shukosh. Nakushohu asya lakalashin. Haku sapayata nasi ialatian. Oguma wasaku shawu sawu shawu 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 shawu. Iki oku shu 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 shu. Aki kukuru kuru 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 kuru. Ama u kuru kuma asa ata shoroku sarayu ataya takuro soroku ataya takian. Haka alasia takata anasia anatamu ayatamu 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 ay. Hakamu usho shiatakia natuku ma pialakia takuam matia lakia shorokum akundakia ankiandakula siata atia sharakia natuku sakia nakia atokurakiam arihi isana tuku. Allowing yourself to visualize the light that is needed for you, whatever color that may come through. Allow it to circle you and infuse your energy, your being with this color, with this light, with every breath. Kuala siate atakian, akukua shurihi ikian, ala siata tuanakian, apushukua sati i, akiala shiata kumus, akianatu ushurahian, kiasato shushu. Deep breaths, bringing the support in. We're going to take another minute or two just to allow ourselves to be in silence or motion or sound with our own being. And take a moment giving deep gratitude to Source, Great Spirit, Oneness, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mother Earth, Mama Gaia, Nsimaka, Spirit of the lands that we are on. Thank you to the elements, the sun, the wind, and the air. Thank you to our breath, to our hearts. Thank you to the soils and the plants and the creatures. Thank you to the waters. Thank you to every cell in our bodies. Thank you to our highest self, every aspect of our being, every part of who we are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to this space. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the ease and grace that we call in our integration and our rest, in our findings, our clarity, and our journeys into the unknown. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If there's anything else or anyone else that you'd like to send gratitude to, taking that moment now. And let's all take a collective couple breaths together. We're going to breathe in through our nose and just let it out the mouth at the sound of the heart. Ah. Once more, breathing in, filling the belly, ribs, chest, and let it out. Ah. Thank you. Just arriving with each one of us that are here. Thank you for co-creating this beautiful transmission. Wow. Felt such pure connection with your beautiful soul, so much softness. Thank you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So,
thank you.
As mentioned, yes. As mentioned before, yes, journal. You're going to want a piece of paper or a journal. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can also just meditate. I'm going to play some music. I'm going to describe what we're doing first, obviously. I'm going to play some music, and then from there, we're going to basically what we're doing is creating a bit of a roadmap for this next season. So whether it's winter or summer for you. But from January to March, we are going to be kind of drawing out and writing out and tuning into what we feel these months have for us. This is a really fun exercise that you can come back to and look at later and see if it really aligns with the energies that you were moving through or what's, coming through in those months. So this is a fun way to kind of visualize what gets to come, but also tune into the next energies. And now that we've, received this transmission, taken that time to regulate and be with ourselves, we're very open for this, and it can be very fun. So I'm going to show you on my whiteboard so you can actually see. This will work just fine. But basically, you're going to have your piece of paper. It can be long ways or horizontal. Horizontal will fit like on a whole page. But obviously you can do multiple pages as well. But the first thing that we're going to write at the very top is January. So just like that. And then because I have a wider space, I'm going to do February and then March. So it'll look like that. Okay. And then we are going to draw an arrow from 1 for January. 1 all the way down to 31. instead of writing out all the numbers. In the original exercise that I did this, I would write out every number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that can be a fun thing if you ever want to do this monthly. But since we're doing 3 months, we're just going to draw a line from 1 to 31. And you're going to do the same thing for February. It's 1 to 28. And then March is 1 to 31 again. So this is just our base. So it'll look a little like this. And if you want to switch it up and change it up, you definitely can. There it is. Okay. So as I play the music, we're going to just tune into, once again, the energy that we're experiencing and feeling. So what you can do is within January, you're going to start with January, you can draw. Sometimes you just like, it may look like squiggles, it may look like actual figures or symbols, whatever it may be. Sometimes a word will come up just intuitively and you just feel called to write that word somewhere along here. So that's what we're going to do. We're literally just going to kind of play here and see, what does January feel like? What is, moving through me? So we're just going to draw and create. When you're done with January and you feel like, okay, cool, you're not going to look back at it and think like, oh, this doesn't make sense or anything. We're not up here, right? We're going more right brain. We're going more creative. We're tuning into our intuition here. So just trust whatever it is, even if it doesn't make sense right now, it may later. And then you're going to do the same with February. And then you're going to do the same with March. So each should only take like a minute, 2 minutes or so. And thank you, Esther. Yeah, 3-month reflections. Feel free to reflect on the past 3 months and allow it to be intuitive for you. Yeah. So this is going to be just for the upcoming months. We're just going to be seeing what comes through. Sounds good? Yeah? Awesome. And then if you don't have anything to write on, then you can definitely do this a little later, or you can also just meditate and visualize and see what comes up. And then you can write your reflections later. But yeah, this is a fun one I'm going to do in my journal. And I'm going to play some music. Thank you. Thank you so much. Finish up if you're not already finished up. Know that this is something you can come back to again and again and again and again. And it's just really fun. It's a fun exercise. It's fun to even just meditate and play some really inspirational music and like see what you can create. Your imagination is so, so powerful. So thank you so much. We are going to now hold some space for us to share what came up. Okay, so you can share what you wrote, or you can share what you felt, what you were seeing, what you were witnessing. You could share what you have coming up, anything you're excited for, anything you're grateful for, any reflections, whatever you're feeling.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy holidays. Enjoy the new year. I pray that all of your intentions are brought grounded, strong in reality.
And so it shall be, and so it is.